Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to the Waco High Gymnasium for this district contest between the Waco Lions and the visitors from Belton. I'm Lark Smith here to describe the action for you with the help of the folks from Leaping Lions Production. The Belton Tigers, the visitors, are being introduced to the crowd here. That starts off with Keyshawn Hopwood, a senior, and Easton Barrett, a junior. Then you got number 15, Sean McLean, a senior. Then you got Giancarlo, number 3. And then you have Trap Johnson, number 23, their leading scorer, 6'5", 190-pound senior. The Belton Tigers, 24-5 on the year, 6-3 in district play, coached by Jason Fawcett along with Austin Stoley. Now the Waco Lions being introduced. Number 1, Marcus Chandler, a 6'1", 175-pound senior. Number 2, Xavier Amos, a 6', 205-pound senior.
Starting at guard, 5'10" junior. Number 3,
Evan Zavala gets the start. 5'10" junior.
6' senior. Number 11,
Jamal Scott, a 5'11" senior, weighs in at 165 pounds.
Number 12.
And then also Travion Cross, a 6'1", 160-pound senior. Those are the starters for head coach Gary Carr, assisted by Patrick Listash and Grant Smith. Lions come in 9-18 on the year, but 2-6 in district play. And looking at the standings, it appears that Waco High needs to win out if they want to play in the postseason. A loss tonight will probably eliminate them from postseason play, as it would be the 7th win of the year for Belton, and Waco High would only be able to reach 6 wins if they can win out after tonight. There's just 4 games left to the district schedule after tonight. Waco High goes to Chaparral, has home games against Shoemaker and Ellison, and then finishes off at University. We're ready to jump center and get this one underway. Johnson hits the tap, goes over to Waco High's Travion Cross. Waco High will move the ball around. They're going from left to right to start the contest here. Try to drop it inside to Chandler. He pitches it back outside. Being very patient. Belton pretty much working a sagging man-to-man defense. Zavala from outside for a 3. Goes off the back of the iron. Chandler has the rebound, though, for Waco High. They'll get another opportunity. Scott gets it back to Zavala. Over to the right side to Cross. Back to Scott. Trying to drop it inside possibly to Chandler if they can, but Belton's sagging defense just not allowing that to happen. Belton won the first meeting between these two squads in Belton by 13 points. Waco High being patient. Chandler drives in, double teamed, has the shot blocked. Belton goes the other way with it. Drop it into the corner to Johnson. Johnson drives the baseline. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Goes off of Waco High's Jamal Scott. Try to bounce it into Johnson. His turnaround jumper off glass is no good. Chandler has the rebound. Find that number 23, Trap Johnson, is pretty much the center of attention for the Belton Tigers. Belton gets the rebound off of that missed shot. Headed the other way with it. Pitch it back outside. Johnson for 3. It's off the front of the iron, no good. Waco High fighting for the rebound. Chandler comes up with it. Zavala for 3. That's going to be off the back of the iron. Coming down with the rebound is Carlo for the Tigers. Played 2 minutes, no score yet. They pitch it way back outside to Hopwood. From the left corner, the three-pointer is off the iron, and Chandler has the rebound for Waco High. That's Xavier Amos with the rebound. Still no score. Two teams being very patient, especially Waco High. Drop it inside to Chandler. He triple teamed as he turns around. Can't get it to fall. Johnson has the rebound for Belton. Brings it over to Carlo. Excuse me, that's Barrett with the basketball. Goes to the left side. Gets back to Johnson. Johnson against Amos. Three-pointer, won't fall. Rebound, fought for. Amos comes down with it for Waco High, takes it to the other end, and will get it to go. Xavier Amos has the first 2 points of the game. 2-0 Waco High. That comes with about 4:55 left to go. He played almost half of the first quarter and only have one basket. Three-pointer is no good, off the mark by Hopwood. Waco High has the rebound and able to control it, as Scott will take it down the far side. Excuse me, that's Travion Cross, number 12, who gets it down to the far side. Now they get it off to Scott. Zavala's double team for the moment. Try to trap it inside. Ball gets away. Amos has it on the baseline. He gives it off and blocked by Johnson. He has the loose ball. Another three-pointer. That one won't fall. Chandler with the rebound for Waco. Amos will pitch it off to Zavala. Zavala back outside to Chandler. Chandler will go into the corner. Three-pointer is good for Travion Cross. Waco High with a 5-point lead with 3:50 left to go in the first quarter, and a timeout called by Belton's head coach, Jason Fawcett. Waco High's patience has paid off so far. Again, these teams played back on January 1st, this game being recorded on January the 30th on a Tuesday night. The Belton Tigers, their remaining schedule is against Lake Belton at home. They go on the road to play Killeen, finish their home schedule against Killeen Chaparral, and then go to Shoemaker to finish off the schedule. Shoemaker at the top of the standings with 5 games left on the schedule. They're at 8-1. Then Ellison and University are tied for second at 7-2. Belton in fourth place at 6-3. Then comes the 4 teams that are under 500: Waco High, Chaparral, Lake Belton, and Killeen. Killeen just 1-7 in district play as we play tonight. Pass to Johnson. He's able to keep it away from Chandler. Goes back to the near side. Three-pointer put up. Will go off the iron. No good. Johnson fighting for the rebound. It comes down to Waco High. Scott on the run. Three-pointer. Won't fall. Tip to Carlo. He'll get it off to McLean. Carlo takes it back out to Barrett. Waco High playing a man-to-man defense. Belton three-pointer from McLean is way off the mark. It's going to go out of bounds. Waco High has to feel pretty good about not giving up any points in the first 5 minutes of this quarter. Belton tries to double team at the corner. That pass is stolen by Johnson. He goes to the hoop, and he'll get that one to fall. Trap Johnson has the first 2 points for Belton. Pass in the corner to Cross, and he loses it out of bounds. The Belton's ball. Belton will bring in a couple of substitutes. Number 12, Noah Childers. Number 35, Ty Johnson. Barrett into the corner. Notice that Xavier the Great has entered the game for Waco High, number 20. Bounce pass to Trep Johnson. Trapp gets it out to the top of the key for the three-pointer that's good for Sean McLean. And that evens the score at 5 apiece with exactly 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Waco High was trapped at the timeline, so Waco High's head coach Gary Carr calls a timeout. Waco High jumped out to a 5-0 lead, but Belton has answered back here in the last minute of this first quarter. A three-pointer for Sean McLean for Belton, and a three-pointer for Travion Cross for Waco High. Well, Xavier Amos has the 2-point basket for Waco High, and Trapp Johnson has the 2-point basket for Belton. Cross inbounds the ball to Scott. Not taking his time. Gets it over to Morgan, who's checked in the game. Janarin Morgan, a 5'9 freshman. Number 25 with the basketball. Bounce pass inside. Back out the top it goes. Morgan unable to find anybody inside. Pitches it off to the right side. Baseline is double team. Bounce pass in. Pitch it back out to the freshman. He can't get it to go off the back of the iron. And the rebound's going to go out of bounds. Nice attempt there by Travion Cross to tip that rebound, maybe to himself, but a little too strong. Couldn't get it before it went out of bounds. Belton's Trapp Johnson brings it across. Gets it off to Barrett. Johnson thought about a three, takes it to the left baseline. Now pitches it back outside. Barrett looking to drive in, pitches it to the corner. Now they'll take it outside for the three-pointer. It's off the mark. Waco High has the rebound. The Great chases it down. Scott looking to dribble into the lane, nothing there. Pitches it back out to Morgan. Under a minute to go in the first quarter, all tied up at 5 apiece. They get it to the baseline and it will fall. It will not fall. Thought that was going to go in for DeGreat, but it did not. 35 seconds left to go in our first quarter of play. Belton will probably wait for the last shot of the quarter. Very low scoring period. A drive into the lane, pitch outside. Barrett drives into the lane. He has a left-handed layup that won't fall. 18 seconds, Waco High to work the basketball. All the way to the hoop. No foul, whistle and a foul called. And it's called for charging. That may have been on Travion Cross. It'll be his first. 13 seconds left. Trapp Johnson has it to the left side. Will take it into the lane. Put up a shot from the free throw line that's no good. Fight for the rebound. Waco High has it. They won't be at well. Belton makes the steal and can't get it to fall. So we have finished our first quarter of play here with game all tied up at 5 apiece. To say the least, a defensive quarter for both Waco High and Belton. Not only a defensive quarter, but also kind of a cold shooting quarter for both squads. 2 baskets each for each team. 2 three-pointers for each team. Travion Cross with the three-pointer for Waco. Sean McLean, the three-pointer for Belton. 2-point baskets for Trapp Johnson for Belton and Xavier Amos for Waco High. And best of my knowledge, only 1 foul called in the quarter. I believe that was against Waco High's Travion Cross. High school basketball quarters are 8 minutes. Again, these two teams played earlier in the month. In the 3rd game of the year in the schedule. District 22 5A plays what's known as a round robin, where everybody plays each other twice, one at home, one on the road. The game in Belton saw Belton win by a score of 48-35. But now Waco High has the home turf and seeing if they can keep their postseason hopes alive. Ready to go with second half action. Barnett works it around to the left side. All the way back outside to Carlo. Carlo into the corner to McLean. Back out to Carlo. Again, Carlo with the open three. Will not get it to fall. Belton does not come up with the rebound as Hopwood tried to chase it down. Again, a very cold shooting night right now for both of these clubs. Ball is tipped by Johnson, but Waco High able to get control back. Once again, a tip ball. Marcus Chandler goes in for a shot. It will go down. Marcus Chandler has his first basket of the night, gives Waco High a 2-point lead. They've never trailed in the game. Drive to the basket and is knocked out of bounds off of Jamal Scott. Be Belton's ball. Giancarlo will trigger the inbounds pass. And Johnson, who's double teamed, still puts up the shot. It will go. 4 points now for Trap Johnson. All tied up at 7 each. A double team as he got across the timeline off to Chandler. Chandler double team. Now a pass into the Great. His shot won't go, but Zamus has the rebound and puts it back up and in. Waco High back up by 2 again. Xavier Amos has 4 points. Working the ball around. Johnson from three-point land will not go. Good job of rebounding there for Waco High's Jamal Scott. Tried to pass it inside, but the quick hands by Belton knocks it off target, and it goes out of bounds. Get it into Chandler. Chandler trying to get it up. We'll have to pitch it back outside. To the Great. Outside to Zavala. Now Jamal Scott will reset the offense. Zavala thought about a three, but decided not to. Chandler with the bounce pass. The Great shot, no good. Johnson rebound. He's fouled on the rebound. Foul's going to be on Xavier the Great, his first. Trap Johnson takes it back out to the top. Three-pointer won't go. Three-point shot's just not falling for either team tonight, and a foul going to call as apparently Marcus Chandler was over the back trying to get the rebound. That's going to bring in Belton's Noah Childers. He'll take over for Giancarlo. McLean triggers the inbounds pass. It's it all the way out to the top to Barrett. Barrett resets the offense. Quick three put up, and this one will go down. Off the bench, Noah Childers gets a three-pointer and gives Belton their first lead of the night at 10-9. That comes with about 5:20 left to go in the first half. Bounce pass in is knocked away, fought for, and a timeout called by Belton while they had possession of the ball. Possession arrow is in favor of the Belton Tigers, so that timeout basically saves them the possession arrow. That also saves the basketball for them, and they have the lead at 10-9, their first lead of the game. Difference is that three-point basket by Noah Childers, who came off the bench to get that. On the season, the team with the best overall record, believe it or not, are these Belton Tigers. They're 24-5 on the year. Shoemaker 24-6. Ellison's also 24-5 on the year, while University is 23-5. So you've got the top 4 teams in the district with 6 or less losses, while the bottom 4, Waco High with 18 losses, Chaparral with 17, Lake Belton with 19, Killeen with 23. Back to go here in the second quarter. Tigers working it around the arc, looking for an opening. Dropped it down low to Johnson. Johnson pitches it back outside for the three-pointer, and it'll fall. Noah Childers, hot off the bench with 2 3-pointers. Give the Tigers a 4-point lead. Their largest lead of the night. Well, Waco High calls the timeout because they had their man Jamal Scott trapped in the corner. Well, this will help them keep possession of the basketball. .442 left to go in our second quarter. And Belton has forged a lead of 4 points at 13-9. Looking ahead to the possible postseason, it appears Shoemaker, Ellison, University, and these Belton Tigers will be the postseason representatives from District 22-5A. Both Waco High and Belton still have to play Shoemaker later in the year. Waco High gets them 1 week from today. Belton gets them on the final game of the regular season. Back to action here in the second quarter. Belton appears to have gone to a more man-to-man defense. Waco High trying to get it inside. Has to pull it back out. 3-pointer from the left corner is no good by Cross. Belton comes out with the rebound. All the way to the hoop and fouled. That's going to be on Jamal Scott, his first. We'll send Easton Barrett to the line. 6'2", 160-pound junior. Has not yet scored in the game. Missed the first one. Got to hit those freebies. Got that one to go. 5-point advantage now for Belton. Waco High has been held to just 4 points in this quarter. Walking violation not called. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Belton. Everybody on the Belton side of the gym was asking for a traveling violation. Zavala gets it in. Off to Scott. Scott back to Zavala. Zavala passes inside. Good passing from Xavier Amos. But shot by the grade is blocked. Looks like Trap Johnson picked up the foul on that. First foul against Belton. Travion Cross is shooting the free throws. Cross is senior, 6'1", 160. Belton will check out Keyshawn Hopwood and check in Ty Johnson, a freshman. Cross still can't get it to go. Trap Johnson gets the rebound. Into the right corner. Back out top it goes. Kling off to Johnson. Johnson to the right baseline. Double team. They're not going to let him penetrate. Johnson Has Xavier Amos keeping him out of the paint. A nice steal there by Scott, taking the ball away from Johnson. Gets it off to Zavala. That pass is almost stolen away. Zavala now double teamed. Able to dribble out of it, put up a shot in the paint. It won't fall. Amos with the rebound. It still won't go, and now a foul call on that rebound. Not sure who they call the foul on. But it's going to send Xavier Amos to the line. So Xavier, a 6 foot, make that a 205-pound senior. A force to be reckoned with on the football field this past season. Waco High brings in Janarin Morgan. Morgan, a 5'9" freshman. Freshman getting some time on the varsity. That one falls. Amos has 5 points in the game now to lead Waco High. He's got half of their 10. Three-pointer won't go. Belton has the rebound. Take it out top to McLean to restart the offense. Barrett in the corner to McLean. Trap Johnson. He tries to dribble in. They cut him off. That's a three-pointer from downtown that'll fall. Three-pointer for Ty Johnson. 7-point lead, the most for either team. Belton has it here in the second quarter. Zavala off to Chandler. Chandler had a shot to the baseline, but decides not to go. Amos will go into the paint and put it up. A little too hard off the top of the glass. Belton on the run. McLean thought he saw an opening. Pitches it back inside to Trap Johnson. His three-pointer goes. 7 points now for Trap Johnson. Under 2 minutes to play. Belton up by 20 now. So Xavier Amos loses the dribble in the paint. Passes it out. McLean comes up with it for Belton. He doesn't necessarily have the numbers, and he's going to be fouled as he goes to the backboard, I believe. They say it was a good block. Good block there. Getting back on defense for Waco High was Marcus Chandler to make the ball go out of bounds and stop the fast break. 1:41 left to go in the half. Belton trying to extend a 10-point lead as DeGrate comes back into the game. Taking over for Morgan. Got to get the ball in, gets it to Trap Johnson. He drives to the paint, puts up a shot that won't go. Waco with the rebound. Zavala on the corner. Three-pointer goes. Travion Cross has 6 points, 2 3-point baskets. 1:15 left to play in the half. Long three-pointer. That one goes once again. That's Noah Childers. He's got 9 points, 3 3-pointers. He's deadly from three-point range. Chandler with a spin move, going to get fouled going to the basket. So Marcus Chandler to the free throw line. Under a minute to go in our first half. Will not fall. We've got Waco High 1 for 5 from the free throw line. McLean goes out. So does Barrett for Belton. As they bring in Aiden Alanis. And also number 4, Brett Shedrick. Still not hitting free throws. Trap Johnson brings it across the timeline. He doesn't have an open shot. He'll let it go around. Well, he pitches all the way outside. The three-pointer is off the mark. Waco High has the rebound. Good bounce pass for the three-point shot that rattles off the rim. Did great there for the rebound and the putback. Darian DeGreet has his first basket. That's the lead to 8. 15 seconds to go. Belton will work it for the final shot. Bounce pass to Trap Johnson. Looks down low. 6 seconds to go. Three-pointer. Not going to go. Waco High has the rebound. Do they have a shot? Don't know that went off before the buzzer. So we have played 2 quarters here at the Waco High Gymnasium. And the Belton Tigers go to the locker room with a 23-15 lead over the Waco Lions. Back with second half action in a moment. Ready to go with second half action here at the Waco High Gym after Belton forged a 23-15 lead at halftime, outscoring Waco High 18-10 in the second quarter. Waco High will inbound the basketball. Zavala bounces inside to Amos. His turnaround jumper will not go. The rebound is tipped out. Zavala will take the three. It won't go. Waco High still coming up with the rebound. Jamal Scott on the baseline. Take it back outside the cross. Get it back out to Scott. Noah Childers was the leading scorer in our first half of action with 3 3-pointers in the second quarter for Belton. Waco High's leading scorer was Travion Cross with 6 points. A couple of 3-point baskets. Steal for Belton. Taking it to the hoop is Trap Johnson. He can't get it to fall. Johnson had 7 points in the first half. Xavier Amos. It's trapped in the paint. Ball goes out of bounds. Is that a foul or just an out of bounds? They do call a foul. Maybe on Keyshawn Hopwood. Got that in his first. Waco High will bring the ball in from underneath their own backboard. All the way out top to Marcus Chandler. Chandler double team. Pass down low is knocked away. Xavier Amos was open, but the ball got tipped and Belton comes up with it. McLean keeps it outside, gets it off to Trap Johnson. Trap Johnson directing traffic. Into the lane and a scoop shot put up and a foul called. That foul, I believe, was on Jamal Scott. Send Giancarlo to the free throw line. His first opportunity for points. I don't think we've had but one free throw, maybe 2 free throws made all night between the two teams. That one still won't go. Amos has the rebound for Waco. Senior Jamal Scott, double team when he gets it across the timeline. Bounce pass into Amos. Bounces it back, loses the bounce pass, tries to throw it off of Belton. Belton's able to hold on to it as Barrett was able to, I think they called a kick ball. Nice try, though, there by Barrett to keep the ball in play, but the kick ball gives it back to Waco. From the corner, back out top it goes. Cross works it off to Scott. Scott will look for an open man to Amos. Chandler working against Trap Johnson down low. They pitch it in to Chandler. Gets double teamed, goes into the travel, but they didn't call it. Three-pointer on the way, off the front of the iron. Rebounded by Hopwood for Belton. We're still at the same score we had at halftime. We played 2 minutes, 15 seconds of this third quarter. Three-pointer rattles out. Waco has the rebound. Cross brings it across, has that stolen. Trap Johnson goes down and will dunk it in. Trap Johnson with the steal and the stuff. Gives him 9 points in the game. Makes it 25-15, a 10-point lead for Belton. That pass is stolen. 3-on-3 break. And wait for traffic to go by, and we'll bring it back out for a better offensive opportunity. A drive into the lane, a pitch off to Trap Johnson, and Johnson puts it in. 4 points in the quarter, 11 for the game, and a timeout called by Waco High. Played 3 minutes of the third quarter. Waco High doesn't have a point yet in the period. But the Belton Tigers have only been able to put 4 on the board thanks to Trap Johnson. I believe it was the last time out for Belton. It was against against Ellison. That Trap Johnson had 29 points in that game. It was 63-39 loss to Ellison. Their last outing had a 1-point win over University in overtime, 58-57. Waco High's last outing was against Lake Belton, a 73-69 loss. Belton takes away the long pass. Trips himself trying to go to the baseline. Giancarlo has stubbed his toe going to the backboard. Cross and Scott will work it across the timeline. Belton sets a trap at the timeline, throw into the corner, three-pointer, will fall this time for Zavala. Evan Zavala, his first basket of the night's a three-point bucket. Brings the lead down to 9. That three-pointer will fall for Giancarlo, 6'1", 155-pound senior. And Belton doing the trap. Try to keep the ball away from Amos. Once again, Belton comes up with the steal. Trap Johnson goes into the paint. Turnaround jumper won't fall. Rebound put back up and in by Hopwood. Belton's lead goes to 12 points. Or make that 14 points. At 32-18. Once again, trapped at the midcourt line. Zavala with a bounce pass to Chandler. Chandler underneath to Amos. He lets traffic go by and puts it up and in. Xavier Amos with 7 points in the game. Waco High giving pressure on the inbounds. 3:15 left to play third quarter. Belton up by 12. Long three-pointer from Johnson's off the mark. Waco High can't get the rebound. It bounces off of Zavala's feet. The great will come into the game for Amos for Waco High. Try to set up the inbounds play and finally take it all the way out the top to Hopwood. I notice that Ty Johnson has also checked into the game. He has the basketball. He is the younger brother of Trap Johnson. Trap Johnson into the paint. Turnaround jumper. Will not fall, but he's able to pick up the foul. And that's going to be on Marcus Chandler. I got that as 2 fouls on Chandler. Be a shooting foul for Trap Johnson. 6'5", 190-pound senior. Off the front of the iron. Free throws don't seem to be very free tonight. New face of the game for Waco High, number 10, Michael White, 6'3", 170-pound junior. Now Trap Johnson gets that one to fall. 12 points now for the Tiger senior. Zavala's trapped at the corner. Throw it all the way across. And now we have a foul on the floor. I believe that's going to be a pushing foul on Keyshawn Hopwood. That is his second. Hopwood will take a rest. And Aiden Alanis comes into the game. Waco High inbound. Zavala has it at the top. Off to Scott. Cross trying to work the baseline to get open. Gets it off to the great. Three-pointer from Herder, no good. Excuse me, that's Scott. From the other end, that three-point won't fall. Fight for the rebound. Got a jump ball. That'll be Belton's basketball. On the alternate possession. Belton has it underneath their own backboard. 2:03 left to play third quarter. 13-point advantage for Belton. They come all the way out to the top to Ty Johnson. He gets it to his brother. Trap trying to go in. Will be cut off. Still trying to go in. Now pitches it back out. Good dribble to the hood. And a nice play there by Giancarlo. Give him 5 points in the game, all in the third quarter. And a 15-point lead for Belton. Good work that time by Waco High to get the pass down low to Michael White. Picks up his first points of the game. That's the way you work the ball in. Minute 25 left to play in the third quarter. Senior Trap Johnson takes it across. Picked up by White. Into the right corner. Back out to Trap Johnson. He and his brother Ty gives him a screen. Now he throws it all the way across court. And now Belton will back it back out again and reset it. Carlo trying to drive in. Will pitch it into the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Won't fall for Ty Johnson. Waco High on the run with the rebound and an easy lay-in for Travion Cross. Gives him 8 points. 11 points lead for Belton. They have the ball with 40 seconds left to go in the half, or excuse me, in the third quarter. Carlo dribbles around, gets it off to Alanis. 25 seconds, they put it in the hand of Trip Johnson. Back to Carlo. They'll reset the final shot that they want here. Carlo to the left side. Pitches it all the way over to Alanis on a wild pass. Alanis in the right corner. Bounce pass to Trap Johnson. He lays it up and in. Pretty good teamwork there to get the final shot to fall for Belton here at the end of the third quarter and take a 13-point lead into the fourth period by a score of 37-24. 14 points now for Trap Johnson to lead all scorers. Travion Cross has 8 points for Waco High to lead their scoring. Just 9 points in the quarter for Waco High. 14 in the period for Belton. So the final 8 minutes coming your way here from the Waco High gym as the Belton Tigers try to win the series with Waco High. Waco High needs a comeback to earn the split here in the 23-24 season. Waco High will inbound the ball. Jamal Scott, as he gets across his timeline, he's double teamed. Off it goes to Marcus Chandler. Chandler looks to get into the paint. Pitches out for the three-point shot that will not fall. Trap Johnson has the rebound. Barrett goes to the right side, pitches out to McLean. He thought about the three, now pitches it back out to the top of the key for a three-pointer from Trap Johnson, and it falls. 17 points now for the Belton senior. Ball's knocked away. Foul's going to be called on Easton Barrett. I have that as his first. No player in any type of foul trouble. Officials have pretty much let them play this game. Inbounds pass is stolen by Trap Johnson. He'll lay it in left-handed, and it's good. 19 points now for Trap Johnson. Has his team up by the most points at 18 now. That pass is almost stolen by McLean. Goes out of bounds off of him. Bounce pass into Amos. Pass is knocked away. I believe Barrett got a part of that one and hit it into the Waco High bench. Zavala inbounds. Scott Trap now gets it off. Zavala from the left side, look for a bounce pass in, and that's taken away. Good fast hands. McLean all the way to Trap Johnson. That's knocked away, and a great defensive effort by LaXavier Amos to get down and knock that away, take away the easy lay-in. Janarin Morgan, the freshman, back in for Waco High, and we're going to get a timeout with 6:38 left to play. Belton has forged its largest lead of the game at 18 points, up 42-24. Thanks to some good second half scoring by their senior, Trap Johnson. He's got 12 points in the half and 19 for the game. Waco High did a good job of shutting down Johnson in the first quarter. He only had 2 points. Matter of fact, both teams only had 5 points in the first quarter. But since then, the Tigers have outscored the Lions in each quarter by 8 in the second quarter, by 5 in the third quarter. And Waco High is yet to score here in the fourth quarter, while Belton has added 5 points. Notice that Brent Shadrick is checked into the game for Belton, number 4. They got Barrett, Carlo, McLean, Shadrick, and Trap Johnson on the court. Waco High with Chandler, Morgan, Amos. Off the bench, Shadrick misses the shot. They get it off. Travion Cook. Now Jamal Scott tosses it down low to Marcus Chandler. Chandler looking for the open man, gets it. Well, the shot blocked. We're going to have a foul called. Foul's going to be on Sean McLean. First foul on the Belton senior. It's on the floor. Morgan with the open three from the inbounds pass. Can't hit it. Waco High comes out with a rebound. That shot's off the mark, and Belton has the rebound. On the run. We'll slow it down. 6 minutes exactly left in the contest. Bounce pass to Trap Johnson, but he's cut off. The ball stolen away. Marcus Chandler comes up with the basketball, but that one's taken away. Bounce pass to Trap Johnson, his second slam dunk of the game. He had 7 points at halftime. He has 7 points in the period. .20 lead, the most for the Belton Tigers. Open three-pointer off the front of the iron. Amos has the rebound, turns around, lets it fall. Xavier Amos. First 2 points of the second half for Waco High, and Waco High calls a timeout after the basket. So 9 points now for Xavier Amos. I'll have him as the lead for the Waco High scoring with 5:17 left to play. Again, just 4 games left on the regular season schedule in District 22 5A. Waco High on Friday of this week will go to Chaparral. 1 week from tonight, they'll be hosting Shoemaker. Then follow that with a Friday game here at the Waco Gym against Killeen Ellison. Finish off the regular season at University a week from Tuesday. Belton Tigers, meanwhile, will be at home against Lake Belton next Friday. 1 week from now, they will go to Killeen. Friday week, they'll at home against Chaparral. Then they'll finish off at home against Shoemaker. Tigers inbound underneath the Waco backboard. Trap Johnson gets it and will bring it across. Guarded by Morgan. Morgan cuts him off to try to make it into the lane. Johnson on the left baseline. 3-pointers, good. 3 3-pointers tonight for Trap Johnson. 21 points now, the biggest lead of the game. Morgan, easy shot, gets it to fall. I'm sorry, that's Michael White, not Morgan. I apologize. White, a 6'3", 170-pound junior. Bounce pass. Ball's knocked away. Everybody wants a foul, but nothing called. That was a foul called. (47-28). Belton inbound the ball. Trap Johnson being guarded by Michael White. Johnson gets it to Barrett. Giancarlo goes to the hoop, and he's fouled. Taken away by Chandler. Chandler with the foul. I have that as his third. Giancarlo. He's a senior. Got 5 points in the game. That all came in the third quarter. He's 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Finally hits one. Morgan going to head to the sideline. Ball Scott back into the game. Carlo hits the next one. Gives him 7 points for the night. Once again, a 21-point lead for Belton. Nice pass. Good passing by Waco High. Can they get it to fall? No, but Amos is there to watch it roll around and finally go down. Xavier Amos, 11 points now in the contest. Belton looking to find a crease. Once again, Carlo finds the crease, gets it in, but can't get it to fall. Waco High on the run. Gets that one to fall. Travion Cross, he's got 10 points. A foul after the shot, or a delay of game, I think, for doing something with the basketball after the shot. Going to get Ty Johnson back in the game for Belton. He'll trigger the inbounds pass. Also coming in, Noah Childers. Carlo, really a 3-on-2 break into the corner. Three-pointer won't fall. Waco High with the rebound. Scott will stop and pop and put it in. Jamal Scott, that's his first 2 points of the game. Belton will go against pressure, and the foul is going to be picked up by Travion Cross, his second. And that is just a third team foul against Waco High. They got a couple to give if they're trying to get Belton into shooting foul shots. Going to get Janarian Morgan back into the game, along with the great. As Amos and Cross get a rest. Under 3 minutes to go. Carlo trying to get by Morgan. Johnson misses that one. Morgan has the rebound for Waco. Trap Johnson able to steal the ball away, tries to back pass to a teammate, and Carlo not able to come up with it. Amos comes back in for Waco High, along with Travion Cross. Trailing by 15 at 49-34 with 2:32 left to play. Ten points in the quarter for Waco High. Open shot from the left baseline will fall for 3 points for Michael White. He's got 7 points in the game, and Waco High calls a timeout with 2:17 left. That closes the deficit down to 21, or excuse me, make that 12 points the difference. It was 21 at 1 point. Waco High has bit into the lead a little bit by the Belton Tigers. Scoring by Belton in this quarter has been pretty much all by Trap Johnson. He's got 10 points in the period and just 2 points for Giancarlo. Meanwhile, Waco High has gotten 4 points in the period from Otis, 5 points from White, 2 points each from Scott and Cross. Trap Johnson still on the court for Belton. Looks like the starters are back in for Belton. Hopwood, McLean, along with Barrett and Carlo. McLean gets it into Ty Johnson. He'll throw it on the far side. Waco High continues with the press. Belton breaks the press, gets it across before 10 seconds are up. McLean will keep it out. Yeah, he finds an open to the basket, but won't take it. And we're going to have a foul called on Waco High's Travion Cross. We got that as the third foul and the fourth team foul against Waco High. Under 2 minutes to play. Belton just probably going to wait for a wide open shot before they do anything. White doing everything he can to deny the inbounds pass to Trap Johnson. But Johnson will go into the backcourt and take that inbounds pass. Pitch in the corner. Belton not eager to take a shot. Carlo will pick it back outside for Johnson. He goes into the paint, throws it back out to Carlo. Basically a delay here for Belton, trying to run off as much clock as possible. Carlo finally had an open shot there, but throws the ball away. Waco High comes up with it. White takes it to the free throw line and short, but it's rebounded by Marcus Chandler. His shot's put up, and he's fouled by Hopwood. So Marcus Chandler will get a chance to cut into the lead with no time ticking off the clock. Marcus has been to the line once and 0 for 2. Has just 4 points in the game. That one rolls over and rolls down. Can't get that one to fall. Johnson gets the rebound for Belton. All goes off of Waco High, apparently. Waco High fans not real happy with that call. McClain, inbounds pass. Trap Johnson gets it to McClain. They're wide open for the shot, but won't take it. 1:05 left, and the foul's going to be called on Michael White. Be his first. That should send Belton to the free throw line 1-1. It'll be Easton Barrett. He is 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Just 1 point so far in the game. Hit them both. Back to a 13-point advantage. Scott works it to the left. Looking for Chandler. Gets a screen from Amos. Ball saved from going out of bounds. Amos will try to put it back, and a foul's going to be called. So it'll be Xavier Amos at the line. LZ with 11 points in the game for Waco High. .9 seconds to play. Off the front of the iron. He's 1 of 3 from the free throw line. That one rolls around. Belton comes down with the rebound. Cross going to give defense. Belton just trying to dribble out the clock. Trap Johnson is going to be body blocked by Michael White. And Trap Johnson will go to the free throw line with 19.8 seconds left to play. Johnson hits first. Johnson gets them both to fall. 12 in the quarter for Trap Johnson as he goes to the bench. Waco High with 15 seconds left to go. Trying to work it around. Three-pointer will fall for Travion Cross. I'd like to know where that's been. Waco High calls the timeout. Got it down to a 12-point deficit with 7.5 seconds left to play. Just going over the scoring. That three-pointer for Johnson gives him 13 for the night. He'll lead Waco High as Xavier Amos has 11 points. 7 for Michael White. 5 for Marcus Chandler. 3 for Evan Zavala and 2 for Jamal Scott. Also 2 points for Xavier DeGreat. 26 points on the night for Trap Johnson to lead Belton. 9 points from Noah Childers. As Belton will inbound the ball. They don't even have to get it across midcourt. Waco High going to give full court pressure here. They do get the ball in. McLean has it. Gets it across the timeline. Drizzles it to the corner, and that's going to do it. Final score from the Waco High gym tonight is the Belton Tigers 53 and the Waco Lions 41. Again, the leading scorer in the game, Belton's Trap Johnson with 26 points. Leading scorer for Waco High this evening is Travion Cross with 13. Many thanks to the guys and gals from Leaping Lions Productions for all their hard work within the cameras and the audio and everything. Again, I remind you our final score is Belton 53, Waco High 41. Until next time, I'm Mark Smith. So long from the Waco High Gymnasium.